What's going on, people? So, let me first start off by saying that I apologize for being gone for so long. I was actually on vacation for about a week, and I just got back. So now our regularly scheduled programs may continue. Now, before this clip starts, let me give you a quick backdrop. I understand that part of me is a little bit of a douche in this clip. I always call myself out on it when I do douchey things. I don't think it was that bad, but what happened was kind of funny. Not so much a douche on the other guy's part, but, these videos are all about bringing some kind of humor to things that happen every day. So I'm going to take you along. I'm going to show you what happened. It wasn't that serious, but when it happened at the moment, my wife's like, yeah, we thought we were going to get hit by somebody. So we were like, okay, and here you're about to see what's going on. So we were leaving the mall. I was pulling out of my parking spot. So I was pulling up to this area, and I'm going to be making a left turn so I could be exiting this parking lot, okay? Now, you see this bus over here. Now, he stopped. I know there's a ton of people on there. Everybody's getting off. The guy in front of me is going around him. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go. Then all of a sudden, I see this guy, right? At this point, we completely make eye contact. In my mind, he realizes he has a stop, and I'm supposed to go. I don't know what happened, right? Maybe something went completely wrong. But no, see? What the hell was that? Just kept coming. He just literally kept coming. So in my mind, I'm trying to think of all the scenarios that are going on. Then I realize it's an older guy. So in my back of my mind, I'm like, did his dentures fall out of his mouth and go underneath the brake pedal? What really happened here? But, I can't really blame him. I did go around a bus, and I hate that. And, he didn't hit me, thank God. So nobody was injured. But that was a little weird. Guy just kept coming at me. All right, so as usual, we get the little quote-unquote fluff pieces out of the way, and now we're going to move on to more pressing douche matters, okay? This bitch in the Ford Explorer in front of me right here, she's the type of person that stays glued to people's bumpers, and I can't stand that shit. When you're at a red light and you move up a centimeter and they move up a centimeter, they have to match every movement. That's her. But here's where she really pissed me off. Watch this turn. It looks like he was towing her. She was so close. It looks like there was a freaking rope towing that piece of shit Ford, that they got that close to them. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm a little pissed off. So I'm still watching her, still tailgating. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to hit the gas a little bit, get on her butt. Not too bad, but just, I got sick of seeing her tailgate and be a quote-unquote truck bully. So I got on her ass real quick for a second just to say, hey, bitch, it's really not that funny, is it? So she throws her hand up at me like, hey, what's your problem? But yet she continues to ride this guy's ass. Continues. Obviously, my little blue message didn't quite strike the right chord that I wanted it to. So this whole time, I'm just hanging back thinking, what a bitch. Honestly, there's really no need. He's got handicap plates, just to point that out. I found that out after this, but he's doing more than 35 miles an hour, which is the speed limit. I'm trying to do 40 to keep up with her. So she's obviously in a big freaking rush. She's probably leaking through her goddamn tampon or something, and she's riding this guy's ass so hard she could probably get a freaking whiff of his fart and figure out what the hell he had for breakfast. That's how hard she's up his ass, right? And then Ramrod over here makes a left turn, so I give it a little goosey goose with the gas pedal and I take off. And that's the end of that clip. That lady was a douche. All right, calm down. And we love coincidences. Here's the same road and a different douche in a different day, I believe. So we're driving down this road, and you know how I love double parkers. I love people even more when they just blatantly freaking stick their goddamn vehicle into the road when they don't need to. Look at this guy on the right, this truck, right? We're going to pause this for a second. Look at how much room! How much more room do you need to the right of you to not be a foot or two into the road? Stupid. How freaking stupid can you be to not realize you could park that big piece of a little bit more to the right and not stick out into my goddamn road? Mine. I bought it. Mine. Well, since this video is definitely topping 10 minutes, I'm going to not pause or do anything to this clip but explain what's happening here, okay? So I'm making a left turn on this street, okay? Now here's a person he's just a special kind of stupid, okay? I see him parked, right? He sees me coming So then he puts the hazards on. Yeah, stupid. Where do you want me to go? Do you want me to magically transform into a freaking Jeep Wrangler and drive over the freaking cocaine snow? Like, and then he sits there for a second thinking to himself, could I be this stupid? There's a spot to the left of me. There's a driveway to the right of me. No, let me just be a dumbass and then pull away after finally. So he got a little pissy, right? He drives off. He's just definitely in a pissy mood. And then he does the best douchery thing, just to top everything off. He does the infamous slow and go. Not a stop, right? Watch the stop sign. Ready? No stop. None, right? Where was your pause? That was not a stop. Duh! All right, well, here's something I find worth mentioning. The next two clips take place in Jersey City, okay? This is where grown men and women run wild. It's a jungle out there, everybody. So I want you to focus on that red apartment building, the corner. See that white car? Yeah, in case you were wondering, that was definitely a stop sign, okay? That wasn't a slow and go. That was a nothing. That was an accelerate. He didn't hit the slow or the stop pedal. He hit the go pedal. The go pedal, G-O, as in go, as in I didn't stop at that stop sign like I should have. Instead, I squeezed my white-ass car into that little gap for no reason, mind you. There was no one behind me. You know, it might look like there could have been, but there was nobody behind me. You could take my word for it. I'm a trustworthy kind of guy. So we're at this line, and really all I'm thinking to myself is he risked possibly having that truck in front of me hit him out of the total shock that this guy just didn't stop at all, and for no reason. There was no reason to do it. Anyway, the next clip is going to show me being a douche. Yay! So I always try to make it a habit of calling myself out on things when I'm the douche. Now, I've spent many a time in Jersey City, so I know these roads, I know this area, I know how people drive, okay? You literally have to drive aggressively at times. You just got to pick the right time when no one could get hurt, you know what I mean? So here we go. I'm sitting here, and we're in a big line of crap, and I'm noticing to the left of me, there's people that are just going to continuously keep cutting in, and obviously the person in front of me has no cojones. However, that's pronounced because I'm not good at that language, all right? So people are going to just keep going. So he thought he was cool, and he's just going to hit the gas pedal and then slam on the brake because somebody just cut you off, dumbass. But anyway, I'm sitting in this line, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm never going to get out of here. So I know this road. I'm looking to the left of me, right? I don't see anybody there, and I know a trick. I've done this trick before, okay? I've done this douche trick before. So I'm thinking to myself, this is the perfect chance. I'm going to do this because otherwise I'm going to spend 10 minutes in traffic. So I inched out and I'm like, nope. All right. And I wasn't a total douche. I could have cut him off too, but I didn't. So here's the trick. You go here, you make a right on red, and that's it. I went around that whole line of cars. Now, mind you, that line of cars was about to double because the people at that light behind me were going to come and fill that shit in there like a really bad sandwich, okay? And nobody wants to let you go in Jersey City. Nobody cares about your problems in Jersey City. Nobody gives a shit. And especially if you have a decent car, that's it. Forget it. Nobody lets you merge. It's all a bunch of aggressive assholes, and you have to fight for your life. So I did. Okay. So if you pay attention, right in front of us as they're driving by, there's a big yellow bus, right? It's not the magic school bus, people. It's much worse. It's a dumb driver is what it is. So we're going to be making a left, and you're about to see why this guy sucks, because I don't know what the hell was going through his head. I don't know the process of being a school bus driver either, but I certainly know that whatever the hell was going on in front of us certainly doesn't qualify as proper practices. So we're driving down this road in the ghetto, mind you. Just had to throw that out there, you know? That's what I do. So I see the bus throwing hazards on. Now, it's not red lights. It's like the caution lights, but he stopped in the middle of the road. No red lights. No one's getting in or out of this bus. He's just stopped there, sitting there. He's not chatting with anybody. He's not doing anything. He's just stopped. So people don't know what the hell to do. There's cars coming at me pretty quickly. I almost got rear-ended, and I'm just like, you know, I don't want to get a ticket. I don't want to run over a kid. I don't know if there's anybody on the bus. I can't tell. So I'm like trying to be cautious, trying to get the hell out of there. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell kind of drugs was this guy just taking? Okay, people. So we're going to end this little episode with a lovely clip, okay? Now, this person is a prime example of somebody with no patience, no brains, and I really don't know who the hell they paid to get a driver's license, okay? There was almost a human being killed here, okay? Granted, the person shouldn't have been crossing the street where they did, but just watch this red vehicle. We're going to go on full speed. Ready? Look at this. And then, oh, there's so many things to say. This person in this red piece of shit, we're going to pause it. And there was a point where you could have just like said, okay, let me stop and slam on my brakes so I don't kill somebody. Just slam on them. No. They gently tap them, right? The car doesn't even buck like they hit the brakes out of fear or anything. They just slow down. There's a person in front of you, you jackass. And then what do? They continue to roll forward, and then they go. They never stopped completely. They just kept going, right? This person could have died. Could have. And you know the sick part? Anybody that lives in this area will know. Somebody got killed there. I think it was last year that worked at that diner on the corner. Some woman got killed crossing the street doing laundry. Horrible. Horrible. And, you know, even then, this guy takes off. Look at him speeding. I'm doing the speed limit. He's got to be doing 40, 45 miles an hour. Just to go where? What is the rush, jackass? What's the rush? I don't understand. Now look, we're both at the same light. You sped off like a dickhead after you almost ran over a person. This is just a cosmic-sized douche. Somebody that just has no freaking privileges to be on the road. You shouldn't be on the road. You should not have a driver's license if you're not going to watch out for people with 2 legs. 4 wheels are not better than 2 legs. 2 legs have the right of way. I don't care what the hell you're doing, jackass. Subscribe. You know why? Because it's the cool thing to do. It's what everybody should be doing.